Well, Fox Carolina is committed to you, and we are committed to getting you answers on what is going on with our upstate roads. After combing through 400 of your Getting Answers submissions, we found drivers have a lot of problems with Big Creek Road in the Belton area. So we mapped it out for you here. It runs from Highway 20 to Cannon Bottom Road, intersecting with the actual Big Creek there in Anderson County. Now, the major issue with this one, you guessed it, potholes. Our Teresa Bowles dug into this deeper to find out what is being done about it. She's live right now, getting you some answers.
Well, Tori, the proof is in the potholes. Check out this area next to Open Door Community Church. This is where the biggest of the potholes start. The SCDOT has fixed 22 of these in the past year, and drivers are now looking for an end to these conditions, though according to the SCDOT, it may be a moment.
It'll vibrate you completely out of the road sometime if you hit them right.
Alan Black says creeks aren't the only thing big in Belton.
Next to the church is some of them holes about that big around.
Some of them are almost like a manhole.
The potholes are too. This is near the church Tracy Brock is talking about. I saw enormous holes that look about the size of a tire. And some of these potholes are falling apart so bad you can pick up the crumbling pavement that sits around it.
If you don't go around them, you usually have to check your tires every other day at least.
I took a drive. Once you cross Youth Center Road, the potholes and patches are hard to miss. The road runs from Highway 20 in Anderson County to Cannon Bottom Road, with the Big Creek running right under it. It's a road heavily traveled by large trucks. I watched more than enough speed past me, which residents say is because of the landfill nearby.
It's pretty rough in places more than other places. Like further you go down, the worse it is, you know, where all the trucks turn in and out the dump there.
Despite this, the people I talked to that have lived on Big Creek Road for over 30 years say it has been at least a decade since anything has been done.
It's been at least 15, 20 years ago anyway.
It's probably been 10 or 15 years ago at least.
And they may be right. The state's Department of Transportation tells me they're not sure of the last time the problem area has been paved. And now drivers are asking,
I want to know if they would fix it to keep us from tearing our cars up.
Here's what the SCDOT tells me. Big Creek Road ranks #1 for the next round of federal aid secondary resurfacing. The plan is to do an asphalt layer first, then they'll likely do a full depth patch, mill, and fill job next. And this all could move forward with Anderson's 2023 resurfacing contract.
It wouldn't ever hurt to upkeep the road, you know. They keep talking about the infrastructure, but you know, then you notice don't hardly anything get done.
Repave the sections that's bad, because they didn't do a good enough job to start with.
Now, the side going toward Highway 20 looks a lot better. That was paved back in 2015, though Brock waits for the entire road to be paved.
I hope they get it fixed soon.
Anything that would improve it would be a help. Not only for me, but for people that does do a lot of traveling.
Now, a lot of you reached out to me about a big bulge in Big Creek Road. I reached out to the SCDOT about that too. They told me they're aware of it. They don't see it as a major issue and it's safe at the moment, but they'll be taking care of that next week during one of their operations. And as I said, I know there's more Anderson County roads you guys want to reach out to me about. We passed 400 and I want 400 more, so keep them coming. Back to you, Tori.
Oh, Teresa, it's always fun on our Thursday segments here at 6 o'clock. Thanks for those answers. And if you have a road you're concerned about, scan that code right now with your smartphone. You can fill out a form, be as detailed as possible, or you can head to foxcarolina.com, search for Getting Answers, and fill out the form there.